Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream. A watch-along stream for the Florida Panthers championship celebration parade. Back-to-back champions. Good morning, party people. The Checkers won 4-3 in overtime. Right. Jimmy Box says hello, guys, from Lake Worth, Florida. Kobe says, I love the song in the background. Oh, wait, they can hear it. I think we've got the volume turned on the computer. We're all muted for now.
Muted over. It's probably too late now. It's too late now. It's okay. The only thing we won't get is the ad revenue, which is like $4 or $5.
Colby says, no, keep it on.
Yeah, just keep it on, Kyle. It's already too late now.
Brass monkey, that monkey, brass monkey, junkie, that monkey.
Icy says, what's up, guys? Will you be showing the parade on stream? Yeah. Well, we would have had to have had the volume on anyway for the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our plan is as soon as the Florida Panthers YouTube channel starts their live stream of the parade, we will be showing it live here. He says, yo, I just heard that us and Bennett are closing in on a 7.5 times 8 years extension. Dana says, I'm at the parade, it's pretty packed. And it's so hot. He says, I heard it was 86 degrees. That's the music that's playing. Well, do you want me to mute it?
No, I just think it's too late. That doesn't matter. They won't remove
Colin says, Dawes, did you see my email for the Club 11? You might want to turn down the video. Yeah, I got it. They can barely hear me over the funky monkey.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's at half volume now. Is that okay?
For the YouTube part, yeah, on that, yes.
Derek says it's going to get 98, 99. You can scroll down so you see the newest comment faster. Fly guy,
Colby, it's not our music. That's the music from the
Panthers. The Panthers live stream that's right now still waiting to start.
All right.
It just means we won't get any ad revenue for this video, which Colby says, oh, I just thought you guys were having a pre-game. Well, technically we are. But yeah, we have been tuned on to the Florida Panthers championship celebration live stream.
Now, the other thing, for those of you who are regulars here, this will be the last Florida Panthers stream with this setup. By the time you see us streaming from here by the end of next year, or by the beginning of next year, this all going to look different. Now, we're still going to have some streams during the season, during the football, all of that during the summer. But in terms of Panther stuff with how it's looking right now, it's all going to change. Because Kyle got a lot of, he's rich now, and so he said he was going to buy us a whole bunch of championship signs and all that kind of stuff.
No, where did you hear that?
Your mom told me. Your mom talked to me again. She said, I gave Kyle a bunch of money, and he's going to buy you a bunch of stuff.
I wish.
All right, let me throw this in. Let's go, huh?
The only chance I have of getting rich is if I go to the casino and have average luck at blackjack.
Oh my god. All right. Oh yeah, Kobe, you thought it was our preview. No, that's the channel. I mean, that's the you know what I'm trying to say. Damn it. Oh. All right. Oh, it's raining. Now I got the TV so I can actually see Can you see it okay? You know if it was too much right now.
So yeah, in about 4 minutes, the coverage of the championship celebration will start.
Oh,
yeah, there ain't no party like the Cats Cup party.
Let's see.
So it'd be really cool if they I guess Bennett has already alluded to he's not going anywhere.
I mean, if they get Bennett for 7.5, that would slot Ekblad in. If he could take 6, that's 13.5. If you could get Marchand to take 3.5, that gives you $1 million for a backup goalie and then $1 million for a 7th defenseman, and the roster is set. But you're just going to have Rodriguez at 4. What?
Gretchen says, "Hi guys."
Hey Gretchen.
What an play!
You got written up by your.
What an epic day! You got written up by your HOA for flying the Cats flag.
Hey Gretchen, send me a picture of that to flyingpuppyhockey@gmail.com. Send me a picture of that. I'll have some fun with it if you don't mind. Ted Matthias is at his mom's house. Hey Penty. Matthias is at his. Matthias is going to be here July 7th. He's probably going to spend, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 nights spending. By the way, did you get my email with the license to the account?
I did. I thought he was only spending one night because he has a dentist appointment on the 9th. I think.
Well, nobody told me that. That's
you'll have to
get into that later.
talk.
Communicated. I'm not driving anywhere.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 2: credit card combat. Getting your finances together. Learn to master
Because
your
Marcia was so saucy when he spoke. I didn't. There's so much stuff to watch. It's crazy.
Credit Karma gathers offers from trusted partners, helping you quickly pin down the cards. And
I didn't see
you
it.
can build those money muscles. Harness the
So
power
much
of
stuff
Credit
to
Karma
catch
today
up
to
on.
win your financial future tomorrow.
At some point, maybe this week, I'm gonna do some. You guys send me this stuff to flyingstuffyhot@gmail.com. If you want, and then I'm probably gonna have like a whole long reaction, and maybe we'll live stream and watch all the videos together. Or maybe we'll do that. Oh, and I did see that they came in. I didn't watch them all because I might have had a few more emails than I expected. I opened up my email and I was like, oh, it was a good idea but a bad idea. So I'm behind on answering everybody's emails.
Gretchen says had to take the flag down right
Ladies
away. The neighbor who
and
is Canadian in Toronto
man.
was seriously miffed about it.
Wow.
Is underway.
Jeez.
You should tell
Yes.
your CO, the HOA, that neighbor should grow a backbone.
Exactly. Yeah, Donna likes Marchand. Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Let me know if the volume's okay for you guys.
Yeah, let us know if the volume is okay.
Let's see
Patel, does it feel strange for the Mary players getting sauced out? Nah. Huh? No. I mean, I get what you're alluding to, but I think that you're married to a professional athlete. You either trust them or don't. Remember, they're out half the year in different states and sometimes countries, right?
Colin says there's a video of Reinhardt singing at the Elbow Room on Thursday. Wow, is that what the championship champagne looks like? It's a silver bottle.
That's right. We gotta get our one this year. Yeah, not that. We got the wine last year. And that's one. Yeah, with the beard off, right? There's a video of Reinhardt sitting at the Elbow Room on Thursday. Teenagers gonna teenage, right? That's at the end of it. Colin, your shirt came in yesterday? Yeah, I don't think I got the sign yet. Yeah, Bob shaved his head. Well, crew cut. He didn't completely shave it. Oh, yeah. Well, no, but he's not bald. Yeah, he does it every year apparently. He asked me about it. Marcia was wearing a Reinhardt jersey. Yeah, Marchand and Bennett aren't going anywhere. Ekblad's going to be the question. So is this what gets us to move the Florida?
Should be a lot of fun.
I'm ready to go to Florida. We would do stars down there, pal.
Kazuma says greeting from Universal Studios
bud.
Resort
We get these long-term injuries.
here at poolside, watching you guys drinking pina colada like I'm Marchand.
Welcome inside Amalie Arena here in Tampa. It's the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 1 of this first round best of 7 Stanley Cup playoff series. The race to the blue line.
50-50 on surgery.
I see.
We won't know for a couple of weeks. I mean, seriously, let him have the surgery, spend the whole season on LTIR, solves our cap problem. I don't know why we do this. All you got to do is convince Kachuk not to play the whole year. That's a problem. Yeah, he wanted the reigning champ shirt, but yeah.
You see him be
Eyes.
impactful. That's just the way he is.
That's the type of player he is.
Well, we're trying to come
Just being
for
around him again. It's been a long 2
For
months.
January.
Some good days, some bad days. It was just great to be back up with you guys.
To Nate Schmidt, a shot, and he
that's
scores
the
a
hope
power
that's down there
play
for them.
goal.
There's a lot of things that go into it, and that's
The Winter
kind of,
Classic
that's the
and
way our game was tonight. You know,
be
there
down
wasn't
there
just- it was
for
always
all the
scoring.
home,
There were a lot of things that went into it.
all the home.
Panthers take game 1 here in Tampa.
15 more to go.
Football playoff games that the Dolphins are going to have.
Just getting started here.
Yeah. And sometimes the brain, it just goes.
They're gonna come out flying like they did last game. We just gotta stay calm and weather the storm. And
That already probably got an email that says they can't lie. They're usually pretty
The
quick.
Panthers lead the series 1-10 off a
Right.
6-2 win back on Tuesday night
Just
to
a
open
box,
the
right?
series. Game
Yeah,
2
bots
of the
on the
Sunshine
internet.
State
Oh,
Showdown is
I
set
haven't
to
got an
go, and
email
we
yet.
are underway
I'm
here
sure.
in downtown Tampa.
Tampa had a good opening couple of minutes.
We were behind by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly, Ted. Oh, it's matched up now? Okay, good
Yeah.
luck, Kyle. Hey, there's Goldie. Anthony Crossing.
He needs to keep shooting the puck. He's got a great shot.
And there's the cup. Colin says apparently there's a rumor that the Panthers prioritize Bennett first, Ekblad second, and Marchand third.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It does make sense. But I kind of feel like Marchand will stay. If you just give him term, you know what I mean? Just give Marshy term, and then we'll deal with the buyout when it's time. But let's not. I mean, like, he's still a viable top 6 guy right now, let alone put him on the third with Lundell and Luosterainen. If his play deteriorates over a few years, he'd be on the 4th line.
That was fun. Let's reset, refocus, and do it again.
I'll just stick the crowd, up into the crowd. Nice.
So they're
It's
retelling
emotionally
of the
very
different
much like a roller coaster. You know,
games.
you win a game, you feel good. You lose a game, you feel worse. But you got to bounce back, and that's what we want to do today.
Welcome inside Emirates Bank Arena here in Sunrise. It's the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game
Chris
4
Swoop just says, I want to keep all 3 so bad.
Game 4 is underway.
I mean, if Zuma can manage to do it without Taylor Rodriguez, it means that all 3 took probably close to $3 million less per season than they could have got. If Bennett takes 7.5, he sure could have gotten 9.5, 10 somewhere else.
I feel like we did a good job killing the penalty.
If you can get Ekblad to take 6,
go with more energy and jump.
Again, that's $2 to $3 million less you would have gotten anywhere else before. Marchand 3.5, yeah.
It's great to have him.
They all, I mean,
He
if
shows
Bennett
up big
takes
in big
7.5,
games. I get to score 2 tonight. 1 counted, but
that would be spectacular.
Rebound, they score! It is Aaron Ekblad crashing the net, and the Panthers have tied this game at 2.
I don't believe it was a dangerous thing. We had that. You could feel it. I don't think that we're sitting on the bench thinking we're going back 2-2. It's, we believe that we can make a play and you're 1 shot away from that.
But the final horn will sound, and the
So,
Panthers take a 3-1 series lead. A 4-2 coming from behind win here tonight.
One more, boys. Keep our focus. Thanks. Let's go.
Man, that game 4 against Tampa Bay was insane. Case Rojo says Bennett's can't.
Hey, Ryan.
Bennett's can't make more than Rhino. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So
no,
we play
Bennett
our
can make
styles
more
like
than
a
Reinhardt.
7-game series style.
He's probably going to
No matter
maybe,
what
it
happens
sounds
out
like he's
there,
going to slot in
all the time of the
between
game,
Reinhardt
playing
and
every game
Verhaeghe.
like it's that 7-game mindset. So
Ryan, you guys got to get a backup goalie for Vasilevsky. And I know you guys signed Johansson, but the Lightning keep running Vasilevsky into the ground during the regular season.
So who's that with the cup?
No, that's Kulikov. Yeah. Hey, Trey. Trey, how you liking the trimmed beards? How's that working for you?
Start out, Bennett out of the
Hey,
puck.
Trey.
Yes, it is. Bennett right circle wants some shot, and he scores! Fresh off serving the penalty. Sam Bennett takes the pass. Are up by a 4-3 score.
Collins.
Why won't it show that?
Collins
Can you
says.
believe that?
Collins says someone said that what if Bennett and Zito signed the contract on the stage?
Another edition of the
Wow,
Sunshine State Showdown, and the Panthers come out
Dating
on top.
talk. There's those three guys have the parade up.
Yeah, people don't want to watch the parade. They don't want to watch that. Well, they might want to watch Donna, but that's a different
Storm
story.
is over. No more
Let's go to
lightning.
different
No more
shows.
thunder. First guys ahead for the Panthers.
Trey. Well, he said that was wasn't a long period was an issue in certain times. So
Yeah. I imagine it was.
Very good, Trey. Very good. Trey, when we do our inappropriate conversation streams on the other channel, you can come to us in Florida.
A little bit of appropriate conversation.
Now we have a great opportunity and challenge to do them on home ice and
Bring her on.
we're
Yeah.
Might scare her off. Didn't scare me off. That's how you know she's a keeper.
Yeah. I knew she was a keeper the first night before she even got here.
Alexander Markov stands in against Austin Matthews as we are ready to get going.
So they're about to recap the Leafs series.
Oh, okay. I knew she was a keeper because she said, "What do I want to do on the first date?" I said, "Just come to the house. I'll cook you dinner and you spend the night." And she said, "What time you want me there?" I said, "Yeah, this one will fit right in."
The Leafs lead 3-1.
Tell me what you want.
So she said, "Just tell me what you want." Yeah, we're like, you listen, I gotta go with the bundle. Like, yeah. I don't know if they're selling those tickets. I would assume they are, right?
And the Panthers are back to within one. Puts one toward the net, he scores! And the Panthers have taken the lead!
So they're recapping game 3.
Gets out to Marchand to the far circle. It's shot, and they score! It deflects out front, and the Panthers have won it in overtime. 5-4 the final score.
You remember that?
I remember that one.
Game 3, Brad Marchand gets it to the net.
Panthers get the last bounce, and that ends up being the winner.
Let's keep going. Keep our mind like that, and let's bottom.
So
Yes, it did, Case. That overtime goal. Marchand started us off against Boston in 23.
It just feels
and
different this time around.
he changed things there again
Coming back
in overtime for us as
much
well.
needed game 3 win.
Is that Bob? I think that was Bubba.
To our advantage, which was huge for us, like it was for Toronto in game 1 and 2. So
look at all those boats.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dana's on the beach.
Yeah, she sent me a picture. A few of my friends from Twitter. No, I don't know. Somewhere along the way. I mean, the parade ends at the beach. So.
Officer Bobrovsky says Panthers are favored to win it 2026.
So Kazuma, you said, how is it Carolina and Oilers are favorites for next season? In terms of the betting, what I saw somebody say was that they have to make the odds for Carolina so good because they've got the clearest path to the Eastern Conference Finals being in the Metro, and so that they kind of people will hedge their bets on the other teams and make up the money if they don't make the Canes on basically way better than they should have been. Case, it could totally happen with the Oilers. Well, let's face it, McDavid's either going to have signed a contract or be on another team by the trade deadline next year. They're not going to take their chances that they were losing for nothing.
Calling
yeah. Go ahead, Carl.
the buyouts today.
Yeah, and start buying guys out.
Interesting.
Trey, you want to avenge against Vegas? Hey, Nick, how you doing, True?
Oh, was he there?
Yeah.
True says so many people down here.
That's so cool, man.
And we saw that first 2 games they played really
Last
well.
year,
So
you
5
know,
minutes at a
I
time,
wasn't able to
that's
do
always
any of
the
this
time we
stuff.
go with the
True
mindset
and Dana.
to bring our best.
I wonder how many other people are all down there at the same place at the same time.
Yeah. David, yeah, when Bob was talking about the haircut, I liked it. Yeah, he's just locked in, man. It didn't sound like they were going to do an extension, but it just didn't sound like Bobrovsky wanted to focus on that.
Hi, David.
True says 300,000 people. I think that was Roberto Luongo. They just showed standing next to the cup. Can anyone confirm that? Pro Wagon Performance. So this is the Florida Panthers official YouTube live stream that we are showing on our live stream.
Right.
They don't get on the magazines, right? They're not the front of it, but it's special on the bench. Most guys score.
Tell the story here tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely don't need Mono.
You're probably going to a Western Conference team like, let's say, Chicago or Utah.
No, well, I assume he's got to know trade clause. I would assume they want to put him in the East. You know, not send them to where you can haunt them in the playoffs every year.
The Maple Leafs are an Eastern Conference.
Yeah, no, but I was saying they wouldn't take. No, I was talking about McDavid. I was on the other subject about Marner. No, you definitely want him to go to the West. Yeah. Yeah, Marner doesn't want to go back to Toronto.
It's the stuff that you dream about as a kid.
Who knows what's going to happen with
that, but you
him?
really do. And our game is built for this type of game. We talk about it all. We talk about it at training.
Colin says,
what are you going to do to build your
that's what Trey says.
To show that off tonight, so it's finally here.
Suck.
Pro Wagon says, I'm watching the local 10 feet cameras and reporters, but their hockey knowledge sucks.
Yeah. Oh, and Lucas sent me a graphic. It was 3 years ago exactly today that we hired Maurice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Another nice save to keep this game scoreless. And now Seth Jones moving in, shoots, scores!
1-0 Panthers as Seth Jones beats Joseph Wool.
We got caught a couple times early. Bob backed us up, and then after that, we just did a great job at being above them, and we executed well.
Saved by Wolf.
Officer Bobrovsky says the three-peat is coming. There is no team stronger than the Panthers.
Just the fact that we get to even think about that.
Yeah.
Now, if Kachuk has the surgery to start the season without him, so at that point you would probably have Bennett, Rodriguez, and Samoskevich, and Jesper Boquist would be at 4C. That's all the player we have our forwards. If they sign Bennett and Marchand, the only thing we need is a backup goalie and a seventh defense. Oh, Colin, you found one? Game 7 in 2011? Oh, that would be good.
This guy does it all every night.
Hey, Max.
They're starting to go down
now.
Yeah.
What's
Thank you. It was a lot
what's
of fun.
all this stuff? With the wind and the sun and
Keep it going.
and the clouds and the palm trees?
It's called Paradise.
Oh.
Beck says, "What's up, my dudes?"
Hey, Max.
I think it's
David.
one day off. You're kind of still in that do or die mindset. It was a very emotional series and playing a game 7. And but coming here, I think we just turn the page. It's a new game, a new day. And we're just gonna
Officer Bobrovsky says Leafs took Cats to Game 7, but they really didn't stand a chance. They got absolutely humiliated in Games 5 and 7. Florida lost at Game 6 on purpose so they can embarrass the Leafs in Toronto. What do you think about this?
I don't know about losing on purpose, but we certainly don't have any fear of playing on the road. I mean, we did it. It was 2 weeks left in the season. We started resting guys, and we knew then that we'd be having to play all of our games, most of our game playoff, on the road.
Hey, Jameson, thank you for the 7.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Jameson.
Working today. Got you, bud.
Enjoy the parade of champions. We'll catch the highlights later tonight.
Thank you, bud.
4-1.
It's hot but nice and breezy. I think it's hotter here today than it is down there.
Derek says the Leaping Cat Bird third jersey is what I'm hoping for.
Well, my theory is that we're not going to get a third jersey until up here where we don't win the cup. Because if putting the third jersey out when we just won the cup would take money away. You know what I mean? People only have so much money. But at least Kyle's loaded now, so I know my forcing reverse retro is on the way.
Who keeps saying I'm loaded?
Huh? Fluffy told me. He says you're hiding all the money.
Craig says it looks like the cup swapped or repaired.
Yeah, one of the two, right?
Not just roll over and not be okay with playing an okay game.
At least get the Winter Classic jersey.
Yeah.
Their backs against the wall.
Can't imagine how much that one's gonna
Hey guys,
cost.
my name is Harris Heller, and I've been a full-time YouTuber for over 10 years now. And if you are a YouTuber or you're trying to be a YouTuber, one of the smartest things you can do is to make your videos more quick. I mean, guys, you spent all that time finishing the video, spend 5 extra minutes just making sure.
David says it's 90 here, feels like 102, which means it's 102, but that's not bad for.
Yeah,
that's not bad for Fort Lauderdale in late June.
Riled up as you're going to get.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the upper 90s here this week.
To take a little bit to get going tonight. It was the exact.
Tampa Bay never had their parade on the beach.
They score.
Carter Verhaeghe took it to the front of the net.
Case Wojo says it's 95 degrees here in Michigan with 300% humidity.
That's the worst. We're really low with the humidity right now, so it's not so bad. Leia was loving it.
I think it's kind of next man.
Leia doing her best Ellie impression outside, just rolling in the yard. She's 9.
Verhaeghe with it again. Score! 3-0 Florida.
A power play goal, and the Panthers have a 3-0 lead with 4:10 to go here in the first.
TK, yeah, there's other stories of teams destroying the cup. Yep. Remember, the Avalanche dented it right there on the ice.
Panthers win here in
right there, when they right before they can even get it to the locker room, they dented it.
career playoff shutouts for Sergei.
I don't know if they're showing this and not the.
Shots tonight. 5-0. The Panthers take game 2.
I don't know why they're showing this and not footage from the parade. I don't understand.
The celebration.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Cats live stream.
Right. I mean, is there another? Yeah, this isn't what we thought it was going to be.
We're gonna play desperate. Yes.
You guys want to watch this, or you guys want us to try to find? Well, we wouldn't get that. It'd have to be on another YouTube channel. You guys want us to keep this on? What the Panthers have on, or do you want to try to find?
The parade is super slow moving at the moment.
All right. Okay.
Underway, game 3.
TK says, I think the bowl parts broke off in the classroom with the Islanders.
And the Panthers are on the board first. 1-0 with 7:53 to play here in the opening frame.
Local tennis streaming.
That second period, they had really good push, and Bob helped us a lot.
Well, I'm enjoying this recap.
Okay. All right, then that's fine.
Mr. Krabs says I switched to local 10 news. They ain't showing the parade here for some reason.
Yes, Burbouk was one of them, and the Panthers take a 2-1 lead.
Everyone's having fun.
Well, this channel's on commercial right now. Yeah, I don't know why the Panthers are not showing the actual parade.
Yeah, there's Pro Wagon says there's lots of commercials on local.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Incredible out there tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you need. You step up and lead the way.
Yeah.
The Panthers take a 5-1 lead, and the Florida Panthers win Game 3 by a 6-2 final score over the Carolina Hurricanes. The Panthers
That's what I got is commercials.
3 games to lead in this Eastern Conference.
Oh yeah, that's
Case
Case
will finish the playoff recap,
and then showing parade.
Automatic when he comes back.
All right.
Hold on, Paul.
That's what you want us to see.
I want to see the beach, the people.
Yeah.
The celebrations. The Panthers out of Panthers.
We always have a ton of
Still in commercial.
that allows us to have that belief. But, we got to go out there and execute to our game. We have to be physical. We have to be fast. We can't be looking to break anything open. We'll earn our opportunities when they're there, but tonight's no different. There's a little extra energy in here tonight. So coming on the road with a chance to win the conference championship. It's as good as it gets, so we're really excited.
Well, we can't make it too loud on our end
Game
because
5, the
it's
Eastern
not exactly
Conference
lined
Final
up
is
with what
on
they're
the way, and the
hearing.
Panthers a win away from a 3rd straight trip to a cup final. We'll see if they can get it done here tonight. Sebastian Aho seconds the game. It's 2-0.
NHL Network has the Miami NBC coverage.
Happened to be at the start. I'll see like their composure.
Well, NHL Network, so that would be on TV, yeah.
A good start to the second.
And he draws a penalty.
Yeah,
Here's Seth
we'll
Jones,
probably
and it picks
just
up
keep
the
it here.
Okay.
Shoot, score!
All right,
Deflected in
so-
front on the power play as Kachuk redirected it past Anderson.
Rodriguez batted back up for tip. They score! Evan Rodriguez crashing the net, and just like that, this game is tied at 2.
Marchand in front,
so this is
score!
what-
Lundell! Third goal of the period for
That's what-
Florida. They take a
yeah.
3-2 lead.
Big players make big plays at the.
Yeah, why are they not?
That's what they're
Why are they
supposed to
not?
be showing.
This is what they're showing on.
Yeah.
Slides it across, score! Carter Verhaeghe!
You talk about a brilliant play by Sasha
That's it's on YouTube. It's the WPLG Local 10 channel.
TK says Kachuk should get the surgery, but the Olympics are going to take a toll on him.
We got to the point where
He just needs to take the whole year off.
Derek
Says
says,
no. Last year, it's part of the journey, and same way with
Yeah, I see. So they got the reporters out there. What is that? An add-in thing?
Yeah.
There's Victory Rat, Stanley Panther. Most people are by the other. Most people are by the other. By where it ends.
Jimmy Buck says NB6 South Florida on YouTube.
We've got a lot of battle scars on us from the last few years, and we've been through way worse than we can be better yesterday.
Cap for Life says Fort Lauderdale is enjoying the festivities. Great day for a parade, bros.
The Panthers looking to even the series here this evening. Game 2 in Edmonton is underway, and the Panthers control the start.
Looks like it's going to be a high stick on Kane. Verhagen's shot did not get through. Nate Smith, score! Sam Bennett opens the score for Florida.
I done 3 nights.
You need to talk to your son. Matthew was on a stripper pole without his shirt on a few days ago. He's been corrupted. Good job, mate. He just earned an extra $250,000 per year on his contract.
Pro-Wagon says, I think the Panthers channel will focus on the end at the big stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
20 minutes here in Edmonton. For Kane, here's McDavid.
What do you call it? Just getting to play with the guys that he's playing with is just obscene.
They're showing. Whoever is doing the camera for the Panthers keeps buffering.
People are throwing the Panthers in the chat. Jeez. Officer Bob. We don't have room for McDavid. He has to play in the fourth line.
Marchand, he tied the series, and he scores! Brad Marchand in overtime, and the Panthers win game 2, 5-4. The series is tied, and again.
Yeah, Trey, somebody told me about that.
Stick with it. Let's turn the page right now, start getting ready for game 3, but I think we all. Hey, we know how good we played tonight. Let's do it again the next game.
The cup is off the bus.
The cup is off the bus. Yeah, they showed a brief glimpse of that. There.
Yeah, show this now.
Playoffs. You just gotta get comfortable in those tight games, and especially games that go in overtime. You don't wanna get nervous or try too much. You just gotta believe that you're gonna do the right things.
On there.
Okay.
You know what?
As we are set to go here in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final, coming
Oh,
off the
no, I would have
5-4
to
double overtime
there.
win in Game 2. The Panthers have tied
Simon
the series.
says, hey, Jaws, the camera angle is quite bad. It's pretty weird. It's nice that the Panthers are doing their parades today on a Sunday.
He opens the scoring. 56 seconds into
Yeah,
game
look
3.
out. Let me switch this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. They're not showing what we want to see. Not showing what we want to see. And then on commercials, we can go back.
They're always electric. They always bring the energy.
Well, you have to mute.
I know. Hold on.
I expect more of it in the next one.
3-1 Panthers run hard. Leading
Physical needed to be.
Should just
we just
share this tab instead.
I think it's going back onto the bus now.
Okay, I'm
Hold on. I know, Kyle. Just hold on,
Exciting is
please.
that? You know, the most coveted, what do they say? The most coveted trophy in sports. To be able to be so close to it really makes this a family affair. There's the cup. It's back on the bus.
Okay, yeah.
We can relate to what you're seeing out there. Thank you, Roshan. It's going
All
right
right,
back
so we should.
where we are
Is the
now.
volume? How's the volume on the new one? Can you mute that, please?
It is
right.
amazing to see this happening right now.
So many of the people that are here in this
How's the
hotel
volume on
just
this tab?
swarmed over to the balcony as the parade makes its way. next
Coming
to
you some
us.
victory pancakes. Yes, he ate them all. It's fine. Okay.
The shot of the day.
As we're
All
taking
right.
it all in, let's check
Yeah,
in with
that's
our
what we
sports
want to
crew.
see.
Hey, Will, can you hear us down there?
Well, I can. We're watching the same
Volume's
pictures
good.
you're
Oh,
watching, and it's incredible. We are over by the stage, just to give you a perspective, where this cup that you see there,
Now,
this
what
team,
I'll do, Kyle,
this
is I'll put
championship
it over
Panthers team
here.
will end up
On this TV so we can.
on A1A, but we're enjoying this as much
Kim.
as you are watching this, because
Oh,
the
no,
one
'cause I
thing
got
we've
the
learned
Travis.
about this Panthers team, we're celebrating Casey and Clay, is that you have to expect the unexpected. Every time you think, oh, look, they're going to be there, no, they do something else. I'll give you a perfect example of this. The other night when they were partying at a nightclub, there's a
Yeah, I'm
huge
trying to get the
Panthers fan that
captions
on
off
social
the
media is
screen.
named Big C's,
talking
and
about?
C's is in a wheelchair. He is a passionate
yeah,
fan
just-
from the early days. The players love him. They saw him. They
Okay.
moved everything, had to
I'll go
move the
back.
nightclub, move everything, so
Okay.
he could celebrate
All
with the
right,
cup.
that-
Let's listen to
appreciate it.
Michaela again
Now I'll
right
put
now.
it on my phone so we can keep it.
Yeah, I still can't believe it. I surrounded with it.
Well, Twisted review.
Are you lined up with this? Yeah, okay, Don's
From
going.
what I can see in
Okay.
our little monitor here, as Michaela working her way there across, getting the action from Denver players. I think I heard him say it's unbelievable.
That's good.
Nate Schmidt is in the middle right there with the headband, and seems to be holding one of his kids with his arm up in the air. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's the second
Now,
after this
Nicole,
one,
we're
Brian.
watching the Panthers walk down A1A in the crowd with fans. Again, this is something
You want
don't
to switch
normally
it
see in
on the
parades,
TV,
but
Kyle?
Panthers,
Just go to
they
YouTube
know
and
how to
switch it.
party.
We're not thinking.
I was enjoying this.
All right, well then you watch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Case Wojo says Schmidt is hilarious.
Trey.
And look over and check it out. It is amazing. Oh my.
So, you know what? We have our Janine Stanwood down there, too. She was by the elbow room, which you know is a very popular spot for our Florida Panthers. So, as this parade is making its way down,
Yeah, I was. They're having the recap essentially of the.
Right. Well, a lot of us have already seen all of that stuff.
let's check in with Janine. Janine, do you have anybody around you? What's going on?
TK says this is far better.
Yeah.
Yes, we have this parade.
That's what we came here to see.
Parade.
Swaggy looks like Gilligan with the hat.
They're slowing down a little bit, so we are assuming and we are wondering if some of these players are going to stop at the elbow room, which, as you know, has been the hot spot, their favorite spot over this.
I got a beer shower.
Oh my God.
All right, nice.
Beck says NBC6 has the chopper view, but the reports are terrible.
Everybody is just absolutely excited. They are waiting to see if these players are going to make a pit stop here for a little refreshment, as they've done over the last few days. We spoke to
Caesar
the
had an
elbow room
interesting
who tells
story
us
from the
that it's
Club
really
11
been just an
nights.
electric
We got a
energy
DM
here
from
over the last
Luongo
few
the
days.
day
There are
after.
players who have interacted with fans. They have tended bar. They have started singing with some of these folks. And you can see the parade is slowing down. And I think Will said it, and Calvin, Nicole, I know you guys have said it. They are slowing down. They're interacting with the fans, which really just makes this Florida Panthers team so incredibly special and so incredibly down to earth. So again, we're here at the elbow room. We're waiting for the players. They might be getting out, and if they do, maybe we'll have a drink with them.
So yeah, there's the van.
All right, Janine. I think I've gone from 53 to 5 years old out here as a fan.
Calvin got out of his chair and ran over to the balcony. He just left me here.
TK says I don't know if this parade is far too controlled.
This is so awesome.
It is a lot of fun, and I think some of the staff from the Panthers, they're throwing T-shirts into the crowd. So
Oh, I want my
erupting.
T-shirt. Wait, you didn't tell me that. Hey, I want my T-shirt.
They're having a great time. We promise you that you're not going to miss a minute, but we do have to take a quick commercial break. We will be back, but
they're taking a commercial break.
just a couple of minutes.
Give me my T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Tired of just one choice for news when you wake up? That same tired
Just
news.
switch to the other tab.
Okay.
The news from New
And then
York.
we'll let you
Start
know
your
when it's
day with a
back.
team you know, covering the news from your neighborhood. The Local 10 Morning News. It's live.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then when they're back from commercial, we'll switch back.
And undeniable, the Panthers at the top of the Hockey Mountain for the second year in a row. Stanley Cup champions.
Or maybe they'll start covering it.
Have etched their names in hockey history.
Snail game here to FU says, oh my gosh, so many people around. It's incredible.
That's fantastic.
Panthers fans, get loud as our first bus arrives at the conclusion of the parade.
The first
round.
bus is arriving at the conclusion of the parade
Okay.
route.
So we're getting there now. All right, we should be able to keep it here
I
now.
think they're in shirts.
Yeah, they're throwing something at
They're
them,
throwing their shirts. People get fighting and that stuff.
right?
And that's the stage where they're going to have the players go on.
Oh, is this still muted for them, Kyle?
No, it's at the proper volume.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that looks like a lot more than 6 fans.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Jimmy. Yeah, we weren't sure that they were gonna. I didn't realize they were gonna do the whole
The recap.
The recap, yeah. All right, so I thought the oh my God, he's got the Gilligan hat.
Yeah, that's Kulikov, right?
Case, yeah, right?
Look at that.
Oh,
shape.
with the
Stanley C.
Stanley C. Panther,
That's
man.
Seth Jones, right?
Yeah.
With Kulikov.
No, that's for Hagee.
That's for Hagee. You sure?
Yep.
TK says Fort Lauderdale architecture beats Edmonton's architecture any day. We got some fans riding in one of the pickup trucks.
Yeah. Or maybe that was a coach. We just don't know. They're gonna be fighting over the copyright for this video.
Magic City Enterprises says Panthers are the people's champs. That Gilligan hat is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
see, the upper channels wouldn't have these views of the players
Well,
in.
no, we switched it. We switched it at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, a whole lot of sunshine with the cup in hand.
Yes.
It looks like a
It
gorgeous.
gets hot. You know?
Even the professional Stanley Cup parade coverage has the buffering and
Hey.
that looks like a lot more than 6 fans. Yeah, hockey paradise. Yeah. There's the stage. Matthew asks, didn't Zito get hit on the head with a beer last year?
I think so. Something like that. Magic, yeah.
Every time a star leaves Boston before they win a championship, Brady, Braun,
yeah.
Matthew says I went last year. It was so much fun.
Are they muting it because they're censoring words? Oh, for freaking hell. Like they're in charge of their own music. Play something else, you know what I mean?
Derek says, we might have some.
Don't flip off. Are you kidding me?
I'm not flipping. I'm not flipping. I'm confirming some news that Derek just shared. Kevin Durant is going to the Houston Rockets, and Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, the top number 10 pick in this year's draft, and 5 second-round picks are going back to the Suns. Wow. So, okay, good. So Kevin Durant is not headed to Miami. He probably wouldn't have done us much good.
Wix gives you the power of AI
And
to
of
build
course
the
it goes
website
to
you need.
ad.
Full
There we go. I have to make sure the ads get skipped. The Yingling is going into the cup. Those pro wagons. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They found
Donna is a criminal. Oh, some people are going to be that poor woman. They're going to be getting to her at work. I saw you on the television. You were dancing like a little fine. Who cares? Oh, I'm not saying it's anything wrong, but you know the friends are going to be showing that shit.
Drew says, I'm in elbow room. And there's the cheerleaders.
Those are I guess those are the ice dancers. Must be.
Matthew says, boys, I'm going to a Verhaeghe signing to get my jersey signed. I'm so hyped. Brad has a crown on.
Davidson was talking to the
Marchand with the crown on. We'll have to wait until they show it. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and close out the Channel 10 one.
Okay, just making sure you. Well, it's buffering here, so.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's us or them.
Well, I'll back out and re-enter. Because, yeah, it's buffering. Icy says mine is hit.
Okay.
So it's not just us.
Lesson 3, savings games.
Why are we getting that?
Setting up your financial future.
All right, we're good.
Okay, we're back. Oh, that was our TV, not
right.
Here comes another bus.
And then immediately shoot back to the cheerleaders. Back to the bus.
That is a nice crowd.
Oh.
They're showing people getting soaked with
it's their feed because I'm watching it buffer at the same spot on the TV, and then 5 seconds later it's buffering in the same spot on the laptop. So it's nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. True. Derek says, all 6 fans.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Matthew says, I can't wait for Maurice to give another drunk speech. They're playing Pink Pony Club now. Sports Short says, has anyone seen Barkov?
Not on our feed so far. Trey, yeah, it won't matter. I mean, I don't get a strike. It just means I can't get ad revenue.
Rosaire says, hey, Kyle, Jaws, and Tristana went to the Sam Bennett signing at Wellington Mall yesterday. Conn Smythe trophy with him. First Panther to win it. I saw a video of Sam Bennett brought the Conn Smythe with him to the Humane Society of Broward. And there were the kittens. the kitten that walked right on top of the Conn Smythe.
Trey, yeah, we still get to keep the supers, yeah. Yeah, the copyright is just for ad revenue.
Sports Short says saw Kachuk yesterday at the Sawgrass Mall. He was super nice. That's very awesome. Cool. It's a good girl. Layers right next to you. Yes, I know. I have unfortunately deprived you of attention.
Right, I know, right?
Let's go.
And they all place bets with you later.
Monday.com, every business, no matter the industry or size, can simply work better.
Monday.com adapts to every team's needs and connects departments in one unified workspace, giving the entire organization the ability to zoom out, track all moving parts, and make smarter decisions in real time. Go to Monday.com and start your free trial today.
The ads don't match up between the one on the stream and the one on that's.
No, it's really different. So.
David says Bennett brought the cup to the Humane Society.
Not sure, TK. I don't disagree. Some of the music's been good, but some of it has been. I wonder if the players picked it. No, I'm not sure what the easy word to call. I would have made.
We have to assume some of it was chosen by the players and some of it was chosen by Panthers PR.
Traces all cats are half off of the rider.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
No doubt about that. Which is why I would still say the Whitney Houston wouldn't be the one I would choose.
That's time to be a teenager. What the? For her head.
That's a whole Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll with a panther.
Yeah.
And ice skates on it.
It's basically they made a whole diorama and put it on a hat.
One of the buses broke down, but they fixed it. Oh man. What would be my celebration song if I had to pick? If I could only get one song for them to play? No.
I thought for a second you were going to say You Make My Dreams Come.
No, because Toronto had that.
Troll Toronto. They don't use that song anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they stopped using that song. Good question. I had to think about that for a second.
Pretty good. TK says Alice Cooper, hello, hooray.
You know, play me some Rat, some Quiet Riot, some Twisted Sister, Cinderella, some Scorpions. Yeah. David, Van Halen, yeah.
True says it's so freaking hot here.
I bet. Yeah, exactly, Kasuma, yeah. Good suggestion, TK. Pearl Jam, yep.
Is that a banana with Bobrovsky's name and jersey on it?
I think so. Hey, there you go, Nick.
True says the cup's right in
Craig,
front of
yeah,
me.
where's the vanilla ice at? Yeah.
Ice cream. We need to go to a Dairy Queen.
I think there's one in Easton.
That's not too far.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have to do the 2 hours of flight.
2 hours.
An hour there, an hour back.
Oh.
2 hours.
Goat Slayer says, who are the psychopaths wearing hockey jerseys in 90-plus sunny Florida Beach with no rain?
Oh, yeah, man. It's smells good out there. Smells like tin foil and fish.
Someone is wearing a literal rat mask.
That is.
Right? Yeah, we get hot with our rally caps on in here. Bennett walking in with the conspire. Hey, hot dog.
Hot dog says, I just woke up. The Superman blizzard they got right now is almost the flavor Marshy wanted to make.
Yeah, exactly, TK. If Amaranth doesn't open up the deep freeze, then shame on them.
Trey says Brad wanted cotton candy cookie dough. Now Superman is cake batter cookie dough. Kazuma says, I can't imagine this parade in Edmonton, cold, gloomy, and nothing but buildings. Give me a pause. Give me a pause.
Yeah, Viper, we saw that a little bit earlier. So Colin let us know. The Dolphins have 2, Marlins 2. He'd have 3, so the Panthers would pass the Heat. Yeah.
Marchand has the cup now, walking along the line of fans.
Nice.
Leah, how you doing? So apparently different players are getting...
somebody, I think it was Kachuk.
Huh?
The Panther Crossing sign.
Yeah.
I'm 99%. If somebody signed it, I'm pretty sure it was Kachuk.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. That's some of our coaches in the family. Hey, thank you, TK. Thank you,
TK. Thank you, TK, for the 20. Says Jaws, Kyle. If you had to take one item from your Panthers Museum collection in the parade, what would it be? Sasha dolls, rally caps.
If I had to take one item, oh boy, that's I would probably take the me being selfish, I would take my the canvas painting of Fluffy, the Flying Fluffy, the original sign. Yeah, I would take that. The rally caps would be hot. Either that or the Sasha doll. I put the Sasha doll like a kid, like put them on my shoulders, like tie them up like it's a kid on my shoulders. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Matthew, for the 2. Says back-to-back champs. Let's go.
Oh.
This is good. Oh, it's a good one. I know. I barely see you this weekend.
I see they got drones out there.
There's a guy wearing a McDavid jersey at the parade as a punishment for losing his fantasy football league. Fantasy football ended in January.
Yeah.
How would have you even had that bet going? You would have had no idea. I guess it was if the Panthers won the Stanley Cup, you had to wear a jersey of the loser.
Probably.
And it just so happens to be Edmonton again. Apparently, different players are getting interviewed on NBC6, but this feed is pretty hyped.
Yeah,
now.
we'll just see. I don't want to look around too much.
Good girl. Yeah, look at all those beach goers today. Someone is holding a back-to-back losers sign that has the lightning, Hurricanes, and Oilers on it. She's a good girl.
She was
Oh.
Viper says, "Have you ever skated on ice?"
I was relatively decent ice skier. There's not again in all the camera time.
Someone was holding looked like a cocktail glass, but it's shaped like the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
Guitar Crow says, "I feel a little guilty not going, but I really don't like the heat in large crowds. Make me very nervous or anxious."
Oh, hey, I get it. I guess imagine if my work called me in there and then I tried to get out of going in that damn plane room.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm claustrophobic. I have anxiety.
If
I saw you.
If I got you down there, I don't think I would leave. You fly back and pack. I'm saying.
Fury says, "Did you guys get merch yet?"
I got my sign. I got the sign. That's about what I could probably. I got to get hats for Kyle and I. But doing it without credit cards, you just gotta bide my time. The cop thinks she's the main character.
I heard someone said that the cup was still on the bus with Rodriguez.
They're probably, flipping it back and forth, right?
They gonna ask if I can play it back to back. Yeah, they want it back to back. They gonna ask if I can play it back to back. I took a break from views, now it's back to that. I'm going back to back. Yeah, I'm going back to back. Yeah,
They just showed they have a big cooler filled with drinks.
Right? Oh, they're gonna lose 10 pounds of water weight out there like today. Good girl. I won't make it through the whole thing drinking that tea.
So yeah, the Florida Panthers are back-to-back champions, and the celebration looks like it's a lot of fun. I love the mix of old and new Panthers flags and jerseys out there. So there's the cup. Fury thinks there's an 80% chance that we three-peat.
Water.
I'll take water. Guitar Crow says a little off topic. But did you catch the news about WWE? They are supposed to be in Saudi Arabia this week for a big event. Now it might get canceled because of Iran. Trey says New Orleans is Gotham without a Batman.
Hey, teach me how to do it. Hey, they be like smooth. What? Can you teach me how to do it? You know why? Cause all the girls love me. Hey, all I need is a beat that's super bumping. You.
I wonder if they're about to go on stage.
They gonna be on you when they see you with that dirty ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from on the side.
I think that was
and he hit that different thug. Okay. I ain't from town, but I deep town boogie. I show my moves on to everybody trying to do it. I leave the functions and all the ladies trying to scoop it. Now you just do you, and I'ma do it. Dudes love to hate, so they try to screw me. Females be stuck to me.
Two times Jack.
This beat was bubble gum, so I had to chew it.
Teach me how to date. Teach me how to date. Teach me how to date. Teach me how to date.
Ghostslayer says, Kyle, I want Jaws to teach me how to ducky.
Oh my god.
Kazuma says, if Cats win again, we need to get Jaws and Kyle down here, puppets and all. Chuck and Bob made a quick stop to dip in the ocean.
Nice.
Did they take the cup with them?
No, I guess they've been told not to take it in the ocean.
Oh man, that sucks.
I guess it does something to the metal, I guess.
Probably it just punishes the silver, but it's not like it's not an easy fix.
Yeah.
But that's the ad there.
Yeah.
There's the Rats hats, and someone wearing a baseball cap that says "Thank you, Bruins." So someone's made a hat that says "Thank you, Bruins."
Take that, rewind it back.
There's Brad Marchand carrying the cup.
Take that, rewind it back.
You know what I haven't seen so far?
What?
Not one fucking play. I'm probably at home and Harris. As they should be. Oh, jeez, I didn't poster.
Back-to-back losers for the Oilers.
Oh, man. How back that crowd goes?
Yeah.
Dude. Couldn't ask for a better day, man. This time of the year out South Florida, breeze. Somebody do a wellness check on Jonathan Huberto.
Lele, how you doing?
Yeah.
Come here, Lele. Yeah, Brad Marchand is carrying the cup onto the stage. Fly Guy says Hoover is probably not doing too well.
Trying to see Compton, the hinge digging hating from Marlon D Mama. How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on his body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta.
That's Rodriguez.
That's Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Walking down whole time. I know he got some on him. Hold on him. Extra. Put it flow on him.
They're playing They Not Like Us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think that they gonna let you disrespect Pop?
McDavid to Calgary, Hoover go to Edmonton.
Yeah, man.
They not like us. They not like us.
I don't know it. I don't know how Hoover would have done in our system, but certainly can't complain about the trade, right? Right, so they're going in, I guess that's the tent where the thing is? No, it's not. That's a whole nother tent.
Oh, it's still about 15 minutes to go.
15 minutes, yeah.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn this TV off.
This is ridiculous.
Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing.
Hang on.
What's up, Adonis?
Oh, that's the IV tent. Thank you, Fly.
The IV
There's
tent.
Barkov.
There he is. There's Barkov.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my
What is he
That's
wearing?
Matthew Kachuk on his shirt from last year's parade. Smoking his cigar.
That's awesome.
Hey, appreciate that, Adonis.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Jaws, I mailed you my gift.
Yeah, we're gonna. I know somebody else had sent us something. We're gonna once a few things come in, I'll do a live stream, open everything up. We did that last year. Plus, that way I can put it with Kyle's with the Forza Reverse Retro he's got me. Hey, Puck Rock. That's animals. Yeah.
Real Cinema says in 10 years when Lundell is captain, bring Huberdeau back and put him on the third line with an aging Barkov and Kachuk for one last ride.
Yeah, OVO Sound 2025. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha?
Well, they must be. They're playing. There's actually, I thought for a minute they were playing the music on the channel, but it's actually you can see people dancing to it. So I figured out. Oh wait, no, they're playing it there.
The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone.
I thought it was just the channel.
You need to tell your girl to the fuck
Oh, okay. It just the quality of the sound quality is so good. It didn't think it was
change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me.
Presumably, yeah. He said Barkov reminds me of the one friend who's normally quiet, but a few drinks in turns to the life of the party.
Real Cinema says Reinhardt's been going crazy because he missed a lot of partying last year.
Yeah.
Matthew says Barkov was signing people's faces.
Oh my god.
My name is Good girl. Is that Sergei Bobrovsky? Someone put Sergei Bobrovsky on the American flag. You do know that Bobrovsky is Russian, right?
I think they know. Someone's putting Oilers stickers in the porta potties. Oh my God.
Puck Rock Ranger says Marshy is the ultimate glue guy.
Yeah.
Real cinema and Bex are laughing their eyes. Jaws, would you ever get a tattoo of a signature?
No, there'll be no tattoos for Jaws.
The last bus is around 50 feet from the end. Chucky was upstairs in the elbow room 20 minutes ago, wasted.
Nice. David, right?
I love that Rats Rule rally tower.
Yeah. I need one of those for sure.
Why is someone holding up a Captain Crunch cereal box? Am I missing
There
something?
was something having to do with Marchand, I think, in Captain Crunch. I think somebody will know in the chat.
And there's someone holding up the Jason Voorhees hockey mask.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there you go. Marcy Captain Crunch in the cup. Yeah.
Bennett ate Captain Crunch last year out of the cup. And Marchand ate Captain Crunch from the cup.
2011. Gotcha.
Love to see the coach wear the picture of his pet cats on his shirt. I love the little pictures of Fluffy that show up next to us. Those are the members, right?
Yeah, depending on how long they've been a member, whatever they get. I gotta do some new. Yeah, I gotta do some new ones. Trey's got all three. You don't see Tony in the middle, but she's black and she's back. Oh, Liz Bree said there's a new shirt for this year.
Which one do I have?
Oh, got Fluffy in the snow.
I got Fluffy in the
He got Fluffy laying with his paws in the snow.
Even though it was 5 months, I've probably been a member for 3.
Yeah. 4. 3.
Look at that crowd, man.
I was just thinking about it.
You can get in trouble, apparently. You can get in trouble.
Puck Rock Rangers asks, is the elbow room named after Sam Bennett in the crease?
Nice.
I get the close. You can't stop it. You can't stop it.
Rob, and maybe Corey Perry stayed back to try to give us his bad juju.
So get Bennett's lifetime supply of Captain Crunch, Marchand, Dairy Queen, and Ekblad some creatine. Yeah, the shirts with Chucky the locker room smoking the cigar are awesome. He's got to get one. Matthew says, I think we get Bennett and Marchand to resign. I don't think Ekblad resigns.
Yeah, Ekblad would be the one that I would be most concerned about.
When does free agency start?
Well, July 1st, but they can agree with contracts.
Trey says, if Ekblad leaves, I need him to go to one of the LA teams. Need to see Ekblad and Arnold together at Venice Beach.
What'd you say, Kyle?
Trey says, if Ekblad leaves, I need him to go to one of the LA teams. Need to see Ekblad and Arnold together at Venice Beach.
Oh, gotcha.
Adonis says, I heard that Ekblad was emotional at the club the other night during his speech. Might be his last few days here. Adonis says, hope he goes to Ducks. Team up with Good. Kasuma says, I heard some argue that losing Marchand is worse than losing Ekblad. Feel Marchand is more important. Wagon thinks Ekblad is 100% gone. That's why we got Jones.
I mean, he's got the opportunity to stay, but just depends on. He's probably going to want to know how much money he's losing. You know what I mean? He's probably going to want to at least see what other teams could pay him before he signs with us. Then he's got the consequences, and yeah.
So about 5 more minutes until they actually go on stage. Guitar Crow says, yeah, watching that press conference, I feel like Ekblad is gone. It has that bad vibe.
Wait, is that real, Adonis?
No way.
No way.
Let me go to TSN. They always have
real. Not that I doubt you, but damn.
The Kraken dealt Burakovsky, the Blackhawks for Veleno. Let's see.
Adonis, he's
trolling.
Playing with us. He's playing with us.
Although there are. John Gibson apparently did block an Edmonton Oilers trade at the deadline.
Wow. So they tried to get a better goalie. And
he did not want to share the crease with Stuart Skinner.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, true.
They're walking to the stage now.
That would be real interesting.
A Real Cinema says, if Ekblad leaves, we go through the season with Forsling, Jones, Mikhail Kulikov, Balinskis, new guy. Then at the deadline, Zito trades for Montour, back with Seattle taking most of the salary. Kazuma says, I wish Bob would have won the Vezina. Feel like the trophy should be given out at the end of every feed.
Well, we'll get it next week.
You wouldn't let Gibson go.
That's okay, Adon.
Matthew says, I love Chucky. The dudes just took a drink out of a mini Stanley Cup and smoked a cigar. Come on. Toss the cup into the ocean.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 5-minute major for Adonis.
The Sharks are like, we get to celebrate too.
Somewhere Wayne Huizenga is smiling.
Jungle baby.
I have my rights. Chucky is refusing drinks now.
Oh my God. He probably wants to be sober for any speeches he gives, right?
Those are some cool flags being flown.
Yeah. No, none of them. I mean, some of them are over 200, but a lot of the guys, they're like $180, like average.
David says, in my honest opinion, no better place on earth than Fort Lauderdale. Super grateful to live here.
Face. Yeah, Chucky's on Barkov's shirt. Adonis, it's we just can't get the ad revenue. He's talking about the copy revenue. We just won't get ad revenue. That's all. But in terms of streaming and we get to keep the super chats, just we don't get to keep the ad revenue. But the team needs it so much more. Could be any minute now, right?
Yeah, essentially.
No excuse, find a new place to hang this news. String me up from atop these rooms. Find it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is, you can stop and stare. Run myself out and no one cares. Cut the trench out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pull it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again.
It's windy, though. Those flags are whipping. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's perfect weather for this time of year. Yeah.
TK says victory Rats or Stanley C. Panther are nowhere in sight.
They were in the parade earlier. I did see them in the parade earlier. They had an infatuation with the red line dancers, so that's what there's definitely a man operating the drone.
Stop coming back to the red line dancers. Okay, so now they've got the view directly onto the stage. Bob went to 11.
Yeah. That crowd is thick.
They were on the Zamboni at the front of the parade, likely in the shade. Now, yeah, imagine having to wear those mascots costumes. Look at how clean the water is. Look at how clean the water is. Says select the boy. Oh, so he says,
yeah.
He's Fluffy. If it weren't so damn hot, Fluffy would love the ocean.
Yeah.
They're playing the Bruins song.
Oh my God, man! I don't think so. I don't think so, man.
Look, he's pouring beer in his mouth.
They don't really look old enough to drink.
No.
They did not look old enough to drink. Those
Maybe it's me, but I feel there was more people last year. They finally have people sitting down on the stage. There's the Bobrovsky flag. Yes, wait, someone had the championship belt.
Yeah.
Craig says Phil Collins left. Pro Wagon says, I think it's so hot that many are waiting until the stage stuff starts, then they will join the crowd from the shades.
They're all over there on the boardwalk, too. Oh.
Kazuma says, I don't know why some fans want to go back to the old logo if the new one is working. Why change it? Bad juju. Well, can we at least have that third jersey with the leaping cat? I'm hoping that they use leaping cats or something creative for the Winter Classic jersey. Someone has the reverse retro flag flying out there. Pro Wagon says the crowd looks huge from the NBC coverage.
You see it? They're thick all the way back over there to the left.
Yeah.
And all the way back. Yeah, I mean, you can look all the way back. See how far back it goes? Oh, and they haven't even been showing this. Well, that's the other story.
Greg says a lot of people don't even know there's a modern leaping cat because we never use it.
Right.
Pro Wagon says I'll take another cup over any jersey or logo.
Let's see, we got it signed.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Oh, up there.
That's a whole ass sign. That's not a tiny.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Hopefully they. Hello. Yes, we would like our road sign back.
Right.
Yeah.
Where did they get that?
That guy is still following the man. Who needs to tell him?
So throughout this whole crowd, I've seen maybe one Miami Dolphins beach chair and a couple of umbrellas for hurricanes, Miami Hurricanes. And then there's all sorts of unique fan.
He's posing again, this guy. Oh my God, Gator, yeah. Right?
Is that a beach ball signed by the? No, there's just a message written on time to hunt. It got stuck on top of them. What is a shame. FWC deputies looking for the sign.
Right? Yeah, that's a big sign. That's nice.
State has Panthers. Is that like a
Oh,
real?
Yeah.
There's Panthers in Florida.
What do you think
That's
the
why
team
it's
is
Florida
named
Panthers.
after?
I thought they were like in
It's
places
not.
like Colorado or
It's
out.
not like they're like roaming the streets like feral cats. The population is diminished
I
seriously.
thought they were like out there somewhere, not over here.
Florida is a jungle that they filled in and built shit on. It's a subtropical rainforest.
Who has the bubble machine on top of the stage?
I might have been.
Pro Wagon is looking at the elbow room webcams. It's jamming in there. They're tossing.
Yeah, they're roaming the swamplands. Yeah. When we used to drive to the pier, and we used to take the 163rd Street Causeway, when we get to a certain part of the road on the beach side, you had to drive really, really slow because it was nothing but marsh, and the road would just be covered in crabs, and you'd have to turn your lights on, and they parked away as you were driving on the road.
Be fighting for your life out in Florida. You got alligators,
Yeah.
sharks, panthers.
Gaming with Chill says the number of Florida Panthers roaming the wild has modestly improved since the 70s.
Yeah. Florida is not to be.
The Everglades is such a swamp.
Now you got the pythons are there, right?
But the wildlife in the Everglades is actively adapting. I think there are now gators and stuff that hunts down the Burmese python.
Right, sure, why not?
Drew says, my back can't take this. I need a dune buggy, seriously.
Turtles, gators, giant birds, yeah, the pythons and iguanas, yeah. I don't think it want to kill you, but python cowboy. Hey, you don't want to go in the water. I mean, you take you go into the salt water. And you're like, I take my chances with the sharks. That's way less worrisome than anything that's going to be in the fresh water.
The annual python hunt gets more each year.
That's true. Yeah, I've seen the skunk ape footprints.
Is that like
Remember,
Bigfoot
Kyle?
here?
Yeah. No, but they're real.
Bigfoot's real.
Skunk apes are real. We've seen the footprints.
Is it the same? It says skunks that thinks like Bigfoot. It's got a big footprint like Bigfoot. We call it Bigfoot here. You almost call it that.
Well, the skunk ape is particularly known for its terrible smell.
Yeah, so it's Bigfoot.
Skunk ape.
It's now 1:42, and we're still waiting for someone put their flag on a hockey stick. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Good catch, Kyle.
We have someone out there on the jet skis trying to make sure the people and the boats stay separated. Case Rosa says, half my family is from Florida. I lived in Pensacola for 3 years.
That's good.
Hey, are they finally about to actually start the ceremonies on the stage? The Panthers arena is getting new upgrades. So is the Jumbotron. Yeah, I heard about that. Drew shared the link to get the Matthew Kachuk smoking cigar shirt. That's awesome. Thanks, Drew.
Thanks, bud. I guess they let him do it because he's alive. Yeah, nothing like Michigan fishing. That's true. All different planet.
Kazuma says, just saw the Gadjovich meme shirt in the shop. Need to buy it. Gadjovich meme shirt.
You know, Gadjovich with his tongue out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He outscored Matthews and Marner.
Yeah, I know.
In that round.
They're going to pay Marner $12 million.
Yeah.
Get more people on the stage.
Thank you, Boston.
Yeah, they're gonna come take the mic from him. Start drawing more shirts.
David says, I prefer the flying fluffy Let's Go Panthers meme. Who's that?
I don't think that's more clothes.
Damien says, I think that's Marchand's stepson, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Which one? The kid messing with the mic?
Yeah.
A singer in a smoky room, snow wine and cheap perfume. For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
Oh, here we go.
Finally. Woo!
Panthers fans, how we feeling today? I need everyone out here to do me one favor. If your favorite team just became back-to-back champions, make some noise.
Oh, make noise. Whoa.
That's right, Panther fans. We are here, back to back. I need everybody from the front to the back to make some noise.
Well, the mics aren't picking up the noise. I'm sure there must be a lot of noise.
Yeah. Those mics are designed to filter all that out, I guess.
Just pick up the noise. They want a clean audio from the stage.
I know you wanted me to stay. Can't ignore the crazy visions of me.
Panthers fans, please welcome to the drum.
We got Stanley C. Stanford. There he is. So, eat water. There's Victory Rat. We need to build air conditioning units in those means. Somehow the remixes are louder in the broadcast. Stanley and Victor are on stage.
Please help me find Stanley.
They're still tossing t-shirts.
Oh, the drum looks like it's got signed by the players.
Yeah, they've had those signatures.
Oh, is that right?
On it for a while.
There's the crowd now. I believe so, John.
Alright, so now Stanley C. Panther will bang the drum.
Where's the mics? Get the mics off.
Well, they want people to hear the drumming. And
the broadcast screwed up the mics.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands up. And they stay there.
Now we get the hype reel again.
Are they showing that there, or are they?
Probably that's what they were. That's what they were doing earlier. Was playing footage.
Right.
True. I'm on the wall in front of the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. I can't walk anymore.
Dang, Dana, that's a shame.
Dana says, I finished the parade and we left. It's just too many to get up close to the stage.
We would just end up watching on the screen, right?
Florida Panthers back-to-back Stanley Cup champion.
Panthers fans, here they are, your Stanley Cup champion.
Here they are. Woohoo!
Fine. You guys are late. A bunch of drunks. Let's go. Who shows up late to their own live stream? Oh, wait. Yeah.
Is that Reinhardt on top of Martian?
Reinhardt on top of Marshy?
I think that's what that is.
Oh my god.
Looks like it looks like you and I a long time ago after Disney.
Exactly.
Dana says, I saw Tim the Rockman.
No, Tim the Rockman.
Tim the Rockman.
One of our friends on Twitter.
Around 10 closer to the stage, but it's just too many people.
Right.
Pro Wagon says, I guess you just have to get to the beach super early and camp out and miss the buses.
Why are they not having the camera on the stage with the chopper? Huh?
Well, you clearly got a camera pointed at the stage.
Yeah, little kids up there.
Let's see, who do we... There's Bob.
That kid's smoking a cigar.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They are.
the Stanley Cup.
Does Chucky have a kid?
No, he's getting married this summer, though.
There's Bennett with the Kong smile. And there's Bill Zito right behind him. You see it?
Oh, yeah, I see him.
MVP. MVP.
And there's Barkov with the Stanley Cup. It's beautiful. Dana says, I just got to my car from the long walk, cooling down in AC before I drive.
Yeah, I bet.
Pro Wagon says so many of them look wasted. They got the kids.
And now, fans, let's look back at the journey of this remarkable playoff run.
They already showed.
Right,
Oh, this is
right.
just the quick recap version.
Play against Toronto in Canada. It's probably one of the best atmosphere to play.
The far circle is shot, and they score! Moves it. He scores! And the Florida Panthers are heading to the Eastern Conference Final.
Well, it's all back to zeros now. It's a new
Yeah,
year.
Kulikov coming back to his draft team and getting back-to-back cups. What a story.
Oh, what a save made! Twist on net, he scores! As the Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup Final for the third year in a row.
I'm excited for the challenge. We've got to be ready for it. It's going to be a
Brad
incredible battle
Marchand.
again.
Top the series, and he scores! Brad Marchand in overtime! Moving in on Skinner, score! Bennett! Oh, what a pass! A quagga finish! From his brother Johnny scores! The Panthers begin to celebrate. The Florida Panthers win their second consecutive Stanley Cup. Lord Stanley staying in South Florida. Last year was greatness. This time it's historic. The Florida Panthers.
That's so awesome.
Stanley Cup champions.
There were so many fun moments from that celebration.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your
Icy says, I love this feeling.
celebration presented by Visit Lauderdale. And now,
There you go,
please
Lee.
welcome Florida Panthers play-by-play broadcaster, Steve Goldstein.
What's going on, South Florida? We're getting a little used to this, aren't we? Welcome to the second annual Stanley Cup celebration on the beach. Let me hear you in the
Turn it
water.
up a little bit. We can hear it.
Now, a little inside information. I was talking to Mr. V, Vinny Viola.
Rock
Says not one. He said not two. He said rock the three. Rock the three. Rock
Not too
the
loud because we
three.
don't want to echo on them.
Okay.
Rock the three. As you know, since it's tradition, I came up with a silly idea last year. I'm gonna get a quick roll call. All right, as you know, since it's tradition, I came up with a silly idea last year. I'm going to get a quick roll call. Who's here from the Keys? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. How about the 305, the Grove, the Gables? Mi gente from Little Havana, Doral, Aventura. Is Sunrise in the house? Of course. Right here in Broward County. Davie, Hollywood. Is Sunrise in the house? Weston Cooper City, Davie, Hollywood, and Fort Lauderdale. welcome everybody. Now, I gotta apologize.
Hungry Zemorf says there are a lot more people here this time around.
I said, enjoy this. It's once in a lifetime. Sorry. Not when you got Sergey stopping pucks. It's not once.
TK says he's like a rookie stand-up comic. What's up, South Florida?
Clincher. It's not once. And not when you got Gadjo and Greer banging around. It's not once. And not when you have the Secretary of Defense, Gus Forsling, back there. It's not once. And the great Panthers fans. And not when we have all of you, the great South Florida fans and the great Panthers fans. Because guess what, world? So forget about it being once in a lifetime. Because guess what, world? They're back. I don't see any lightning. Now, last year the weather wasn't so great, but I'm looking around this year and hurricanes in the I don't see any lightning. I don't even see any hurricanes in the forecast. And I'm looking over at the beautiful There sure as hell ain't no maple leaves on the beach. I don't see any oil in the ocean, do you? And I'm looking over at the beautiful Atlantic. I don't see any oil in the ocean, do you? Great players, great team, great character. Now these guys on the stage, great players, great team, great characters. And because as good as they are on the ice, they're even better people off the ice, which is saying something. The accomplishment is amazing, folks. Second straight Stanley Cup. The most goals in a postseason since 1991, and the fourth most ever. These guys somehow scored 94 goals in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? In a second straight Cup final win over Edmonton, they played for nearly 256 minutes. That's a finals record. They outscored their opponents in the playoffs by 38 goals. That's the most in 3 decades. And they lifted the trophy at Amaranth Bank Arena on home ice 2 years in a row. That hasn't happened in nearly 40 years. It's possible. And with all that, ownership, the after party may have trumped it. It's possible. Ownership, management, coaches, players, medical staff, equipment staff, every one of them has a win hand in this championship. And so do all of you. Let's just stay home, baby. So let's get started. You heard enough of me. He's a little bit away. I did tell Stanley, let's just stay home, baby. So I figured we'll stick around, you know. He's a little bit away from Staten Island. The United States Military Academy, West Point class of 2002.
They have Matt Caldwell coming onto the stage.
Matt Caldwell, come on up.
TK says Moeller needs to do this.
Who wants a third cup? Talk to me. Who wants a third cup? Talk to me. You guys are absolutely amazing. This beach is rocking right now. Special thanks to Fort Lauderdale. Amazing job setting this up. Our police and fire. Absolutely amazing, Broward County. Thank you for investing us. On behalf of the Viola family, our ownership, I've had the privilege to stand in front of all of you. So humbled that the family chose me to be here with all of you. It's just an amazing, amazing job that all of you supporting us, watching these great warriors behind us. So I'm going to turn it over to them in a little bit, but I want to address one thing that I've seen out in the media. So, have you guys heard some of this rhetoric? The reason why the Panthers are winning is because there's no state taxes in Florida. Right? Have you guys heard this? The media, some of the big markets, this idiot is out there saying that. All these folks say, now it's a nice little benefit. It's a great benefit, don't get me wrong. But let me tell you the real reason why we won 2 straight cups for a third. First, it starts with great ownership. We got the best general manager in the NHL, Bill Zito. We got the best coach in the league, Paul Maurice. We got
got the best captain in the league, Sasha Varga. See what these guys on together. And obviously we have the best fans, the best team. You see how these guys bond together. You see this beautiful place that we're here with yachts and beautiful boats. The greatest fans in the world. So thanks to all of you. Thank you for supporting us. Let's go win another one, all right, fans?
It's like getting lower.
The architect of our roster, General Manager Bill Zito. The Panthers. The architect of our roster, General Manager Bill Zito.
So,
Look at this.
Yeah.
So, my message today is
Zito and Maurice too.
We can't hear it. They can.
South Florida's dynamic duo. Zito and Maurice too. That's what his shirt says.
Yeah.
How's this?
These coaches who are extraordinary individuals, our staff, our scouts, Leo from the dining room, everybody gets together. And if you came to see us and you walked into the room, you wouldn't know who the superstar was or who the other guy was. And it's a blessing, and I can't say enough about you guys. It's a true honor. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for empowering us. Next, the Viola family. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for empowering us.
I want to thank you guys because the relationship between the players and the fans here is real and sincere.
I want to thank you guys because the relationship between the players and the fans here is real.
Really? YouTube?
Yeah.
Building your online business?
The Panthers channel didn't have to put ads in the
Go to
middle.
Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products, showcase them dynamically, and seamlessly track your inventory.
And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank our families. We're not there every night. We're away an inordinate amount of time. We're not always there for our kids. We're not at every game or every practice.
So I'd like to invite Teresa
and our wives, our spouses, our children.
And I'd like to invite all of the wives to come up
I'd like to
here right now.
Teresa, Mrs. V, come up. And I'd like to invite
Beautiful
all
wife,
of the
Julie,
wives to come up here right now.
Mrs. V's going to toast everybody.
My beautiful wife, Julie, I can't.
So they're having all the wives gather.
Wives, yeah.
Mrs. V's going to toast everybody.
Yeah, YouTube being stupid.
Well, that's the Panthers channel. They can opt out of having ads in the middle of the video. Whoever runs the channel could have just.
The better half, the wife.
No.
Here's to the better half, the wives.
Oh! Ah!
What happened? She spilled it all over.
She spit it all over herself. Amateurs.
Oh!
Thank you guys, you're awesome. Look at this. And by the way, I don't want to get killed at home, so I have
Really,
to
Jay?
to my wife Dana today.
TK says, missed the drunken Vinny Viola speech from last year.
And by the way, I don't want to get killed at home, so a happy birthday to my wife Dana today. Yeah, right in the front row. He claims he just stands behind the bench in a suit, but you know, they don't get any classier. They do not get any better. He does more. He claims he just stands behind the bench in a suit, but trust me, that's not.
There we go. This is what everybody's here to see.
Two-time defending Stanley Cup champion coach, Paul Maurice.
There it is. John says, happy belated birthday to Sam Bennett.
They had to miss half the beginning of the speech for that.
So all the way through no chance. All the women know what I'm talking about. The men.
There's the cats.
No chance. all the women know what I'm talking about. The men are going fucking right, buddy. But a proclamation so Florida Panthers today. And I didn't check in southeast Florida. But a proclamation from the Florida Panthers today. 2025 in southeast Florida. So here we know this. In the history of man, 2025 is the summer of love. This many cat lovers. So here we know this. In the history
he's got the pet cats and the two crowns.
Meow. Meow.
So those of you who find people who braved the weather last year, you saw a cat in front.
Well, then we won't be able to hear it.
Two cats on the front. That's Poppy, that's Penny, and there's only one way a grown man at 58 is on the stage in front of 500,000 people. Is if your daughter baby, my daughter babies. As you can understand. But in truth, so we leave here in the gate together.
The Hawaiian shirt has cats on it too.
So we will ask this of you, all of you, and love the men behind you. What will they do to keep us out of harm's way? So we will ask this summer. Let's keep them out of harm's way and the first responders. For all they do to keep us out of harm's way. This summer, let's keep them out of harm's way. That will be our gift to all these people. That you will carry all of you. All of you. So now I would like to us, your captain. I hope these men behind you give a gift to you that you will carry forever. The captain. So now I would like to introduce your captain.
Now he's introducing Barkov. Yeah, Benny's buddies had two.
Mr. Sasha Barkov.
First down to the corner, then back behind the net with Orlov all over, and Barkov breaks free to the front of the net, back in beat. He scores! Here's a shot, score! Sasha Barkov!
Whoa, Doc says that you guys are so incompetent is incredibly endearing. Don't ever change.
Ended last year. Let's do it again. All right. The way last year. Let's do it again.
Well, he is stoned.
Bobby. Bobby. Thank you. I still have more to say. This is amazing. What a day we're having right now. Thank you guys for coming. I know it's a little better day today than it was last year. I want to say thank you to you. This is amazing. What a day we're having right now with you guys. To my team, but first of all to the equipment guys. I want to say thank you to you, but first of all, I know maybe thank you to my team, but first of all to the medical guys. Without you guys, we would not be here. And then strength and conditioning medical guys. Without you guys,
Trey's laughing at it. I still have more to say.
So much this year. We traveled to Finland, and then strength and conditioning guys. And these guys made our lives easier and made our bodies ready to so much this year. On the ice, so we would not be here without those guys. So, and these guys made our lives easier and made our bodies ready to perform on the ice, so we would not be here without those guys. So for the last couple days, thank you. After the trip to 11, I've been thinking, who am I gonna introduce next? And
I see Luongo. See? Yep.
Who am I gonna introduce next? Bring Rhino here.
So you bring up Reinhardt.
Every single person here, but
and Barkov's got the championship belt on him. Did you see that?
Yeah, you see it, yeah. We don't need this part. Just show it. They keep missing the beginning of what they're saying because they're showing this.
Reinhardt with the steal. Nice move. Comes to the net. Scores!
Right side, Reinhardt to the open ice. Inside, trick.
The only thing I've heard all day is how this is the best parade that's ever been happened in South Florida. Thank God I missed last year. The only thing I've heard all day is how this is the best parade that's ever been happened. I'm going to keep this real short and sweet. I already know it. Other night I had the mic for 45 minutes too long. I'm going to keep this real short and sweet. In honor of DJ Khaled. We the best! In honor of DJ Khaled. We the best! And I mean that!
Another one.
They're so drunk. They're so trashed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Another one!
There's gold.
Next up, he came here 3 years ago. He walked through the door and everything changed.
Oh.
The guts, the grind, the talent. He came here 3 years ago. He walked through the door and everything changed. 2 Stanley Cup wins. The product of Big Walton Chantel, Matthew Tkachuk.
Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah, you know Chuck is wasted for sure.
He's so drunk. Or he's just enjoying it.
I just have a few people to thank right now. Today's parade was one of the best days of my entire life. So please.
No, I just have a few people to thank right now. Today's parade was be one of the best days of my entire life. So please, and the firemen and everybody here, thank you guys so much for making it some of the most fun and safe. And these are memories I'm going to have for the rest of my life. There's people that put their absolute nuts on the line for me to come here, and that's Vinny Viola and Bill Zero. So thank you guys. Me getting traded here, honestly, changed my life forever. I have all of you to thank.
Everybody,
Thank you.
Slugging the goose stuff, forcing in the back, and we thought
I didn't have anything prepared that I like the rest of everybody, but
apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
Force.
Double champ does whatever the fuck he wants.
We thought about one of my I would like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody because double champ does whatever the fuck he wants.
And now it's Forrest Lee.
And with that being said,
That guy's standing there like, that's nice.
In the league, Gustav Forsig, baby.
Oh, Leia's snoring.
Oh, Leia's snoring.
Select is laughing.
Thank you, guys. First of all, I want to thank, obviously, the Viola family. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And Bill Cito, who brought me here.
I want to thank
Waivers.
Obviously the Viola. Thank you. And Bill Cito, who brought me here. Off waivers.
Thanks, Carolina.
Oh,
wow.
And then, thanks, Carolina.
And he thinks Eric.
And then, obviously, I want to thank
David says three-peat.
Get up here.
There's Ekblad. So it's Ekblad's third night.
Yeah.
If this is the end for him here in Florida, man, what a run. Let's see what he says.
calls me and he says, make sure you don't say whatever Benny said. It's funny, after 11, my agent called me. Don't say whatever Benny said. All I have to say is thank you, fans. You gotta hold on to that leverage, eh, Benny? 11 fucking years. You believed in me. All I have to say is thank you. Thank you, fans. Thank you, my teammates. Thank you, Vinny. 11 fucking years. You believed in me. Billy, you believed in me. Dale Talon, all the people that believed in me to come in and do what I do and do what we do. Anybody guess what it says? Thank you. Fuck you, Brooks.
What did he say?
Oh, he said, fuck you, Brooks. The golf player. He said, fuck you, Brooks, or whatever the guy's last name is. The golf guy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy.
The Panthers have played in 4 Stanley Cup finals. We've won twice. But this is the first time we got a
The Panthers have played in 4 Stanley Cup finals.
The playoffs are
We've won twice.
No one in NHL history is.
But this is the first time we got a Conn Smythe trophy.
Year.
The playoffs are his time to shine. No one in NHL history has scored more goals on the road in a playoff year. Toughness and determination are just in his DNA.
Hell yeah. Prey says he sounds like he's leaving.
It's only fitting that this year it goes to the
Wouldn't shock.
Now Bennett with the Conn Smythe.
MVP.
And Maurice has a Victor cigar.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, guys. No, this is truly incredible. I mean, you know, a lot of people have. This is truly incredible. They don't like. They call us dirty. You know, a lot of people call us nasty.
TK.
They don't like the call us bullies. They don't like. No, I would call us dirty. To apologize. They call us nasty. To absolutely fucking no one. No, I would like to take this time to apologize. To absolutely fucking no one.
Yes.
Double champs. We do what the fuck we want. Let's go.
8 more years.
8 more years, Lee. There you go.
Donna says, yes.
8 more years, please.
When all else fails, he's there to back it up.
Sam Bennett, beauty.
Hall of Fame. He's won.
When all else fails,
he's
there to back it up.
Sam is so drunk.
He's going to the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's won
So
2
Bobby
Vezinas.
is there.
He's now got 2 cups. You know how to do it. Bobby. Sergei Bobrovsky, the brick wall.
Here's Nugent Hopkins with a shot. Save, fade, rebound, carry.
Because it was the censors must be freaking out with all the swearing.
What a save!
What's up, South Florida? What an amazing day today. Thank you guys all for coming. It's been a great year, great playoff, and great victory. I think I like to get together at this time of the year. I think with this unbelievable ownership, with great
incredible you guys.
with the great coaching staff, this fantastic group of guys, with incredible you guys, with incredible fans.
That's awesome.
From the guys, God, we can all
Is
be
that
together
the
here
Russian
next year.
flag draped over his back?
Not sure.
He's lifting the cup. I have to assume red, white, and blue, but in
You
that,
guys are the best.
yeah.
You're not good at the one-word chant, so our next speaker, I just need Thank you.
Chance. So our next speaker will need 3 words. Thank you,
There's
Boston. Thank you, Boston.
Yeah, it's the Russian flag that Bob was wearing. And here's Brad Marchand.
I couldn't hear you.
But
This is very unexpected. I couldn't hear you. This is very
Correct.
unexpected. So I got a lot to say. I'm so happy I don't have to play it. This has been unbelievable. I could have imagined being part of something so special. I'm so happy. And I'm so happy I don't have to worry about getting knocked out by Benny anymore. I just want to thank everyone who is part of bringing me here. It's been an incredible experience. A lot of different people involved, but thank you. It's been an incredible experience. There's been a lot going on the last few days. Actually, Benny and Chucky both saw my speech.
you see what
Yeah, I see the shirt.
the
yeah.
shirt bring the boys back.
First off, boys, thanks for fucking bringing it. And second, if you can't handle it, don't win. Let's go.
4 more years, Marchand, says Colin.
Don't drop it, kid. Don't drop it, kid.
It's like, Dad, that's heavy.
Bring
Oh my
the-
God, it's so heavy.
Bring the boys back. We could.
2025 Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers, as they salute you.
One more time, the entire 2025 Stanley Cup champion, Florida
Now
Panthers.
here's their whole team.
You, the great Panther fans, whole team, come on up.
Yeah, he doesn't have to play against the guys.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to get knocked out by Bennett anymore. All he has to worry about is the plastic rats being shot at full force at him.
I didn't see.
There's the kids trying to stack
Yeah,
the
trying to
mini
stack the
Stanley Cups on top of the action. That one in the left.
Oh, I'm not sure who that
Got
is.
that Chucky in their house.
I don't know if that's one of the. Would that be Magna? One of the guys that wasn't playing. Unless it was Greer. Anybody know which player that is with the tattoos and the black sleeveless shirt? Right there, yeah.
He doesn't have to get knocked out by Benny anymore.
Yeah.
There's an elbow room.
Magna
ledge.
Prologue, Magna. Eglet, I'll unblock Jaws and Twitter. Yeah. All right, so it was Magna. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
You don't play.
He was a reserve. Yeah.
Greer. It's hard to tell, just like you just said.
Right. Well, some you don't see them with their shirts off all that much, right? They didn't let Nosa talk about knocking that puck over the wall.
And then let Verhage talk.
Yeah, well, not everybody, right?
I feel like Verhage was in it.
Was it Barkov?
Reinhardt,
Stuck, Bennett,
Forsley, Netblad, Martian.
Yeah.
They're playing Pink Pony Club again.
Oh man,
Oilers not getting sleep this whole summer. Probably not. Sweeney must be getting so many angry emails.
Right? That's why I got the high five. Greer, Schmidt, Mackey, and Billy Leonard. Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
And bad mistakes. I've made a few. I've had my share and drinks in my bed.
We must get mad at air tonight. Or all them people. That's for sure. It doesn't matter. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm lower it just a little bit because the echo will get pretty bad. I see.
TK says more chaos next year for this, please.
New to finances, learn to
Jonesy,
yeah. I was thinking that's why I did a double take. I'm like, oh, that thing can't be right.
Imagine going to the Marlins game today.
Right? No, we're streaming my lunch here in a second. That's where we're headed. They said they're going to go do a recap. Can't believe I haven't gotten the email that the stream has been demonetized yet. I'm shocked. Hi, Nene. Now, what did you turn it off? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Guitar. 3 months till camp, right?
Jones was our best defenseman this playoff run, says Case Road Joe.
I mean, Forsling was pretty good in the
I mean, Forsling.
I think the sugar broke. It finally went. No over this time. Were you leaning on it and then you got up? It was weird. I think it was toast.
Hey, Trey, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Trey. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Trey.
Thank you, Trey.
Dos Casas.
Yep.
Guys, the team up here that brought South Florida another cup. London.
All right, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Yeah, that's Megna. That's Megna. Yeah. He's one of the older dudes. He's like 32, 33. He spent most of the year in the AHL, but then got called up to be like the reserve defenseman. Team. Oh, that off.
All right, so
You gonna finish it up, Kyle, for a couple minutes?
yeah, I'll just wait until it ends.
Yeah, until they're completely done. I'm gonna go grab my food. All right, everybody, Kyle, finish it up for a couple of minutes there. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be ready to go tomorrow.
You. Derek says thanks for streaming. Yeah, I'll stay here until it ends.
One more and more people just want
Wagon says, thanks for streaming, guys. Great job. TK says, Forsey looks bad at times during the last half of the playoffs. So yeah, it's a gorgeous day in Fort Lauderdale. And there's still players lifting the cup.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. You will. Come on. Say you will. Say it better. Come on now. Say that you love me. Say that you need me. Say that you want me. You wanna please me. Come on now.
I'm glad they played this song.
I still remember when you used to be 9 years old. I was a fool for you from the bottom of my soul. Yeah, now that you're grown up, enough to know. You wanna let me go. I want you to know.
Owls asks no sweetness. Select says Oilers fans are salty on Twitter right now. I bet they are. Owl says top post all weekend on Oilers Reddit is them calling us pathetic, petty trash. Ugh. We're happy. I just spotted someone wearing a Buccaneers Tom Brady jersey in the middle of that crowd. Yeah, the Pink Pony Club lost. And someone in that crowd is holding up a traffic cone, probably as a funny Ekblad reference. Yeah, very light-hearted. So many fun. PK says, hopefully this is just a warm-up preview for next year. There's one of the kids is fallen asleep on stage. Poor little kid must be tuckered out. Colin says, sign the contract, Ekblad. Owls asks, who is the kid in the Bring the Boys back? I think he's a relative of Marchand's. Michael says, can we agree that at least Bennett is stayed? Marchand saying, thank God he doesn't have to play against the Panthers at Gore. Ekblad was the only one that was a question mark. Yeah. Well, between the press conference and the elbow room appearance, there were some reports that Ekblad seems to be saying his goodbyes. Owl says if Ekblad is leaving, he was very respectful about it. Adonis says, I think it's Ekblad and Bennett staying and Marchand cashes out somewhere else after getting his cup. Yeah. Derek says it seemed like Ekblad was saying bye. PK says Ekblad did say something about comes down to the last minute. Well, I'm sure Ekblad is going to at least entertain an offer from a different team. I'm sure some team out there is probably willing to throw a shit ton of money for a guy like Ekblad.
Yeah, you're going to at least try to find out what he could get. You know what I mean?
Michael says, I don't think he's leaving yet. I just think he hasn't gotten the contract that his agent is agreeing to.
Okay.
Adonis calls it a damn good turnout for the parade, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Okay, I think this screen means that they have ended it. Real Cinema says, I'm sure no one will have any issue with anything that was said on that stage. So it looks like that the Florida Panthers official live stream has concluded. Hey Jake. Hey Jake, thank you. Thank you, Jake, for gifting. Holy crap. Hey, Dad, come here. Dad. Yes, I'm calling you. Jake just gifted 50 memberships.
Holy crap.
Thank you.
Holy crap. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, buddy. Hey, I can't see
50
myself.
memberships.
Damn, thank you, bud. I appreciate that, man. I'll be back at the podcast tomorrow. I know I took a few days off this week.
Yeah.
Just with mainly the rest of my throat and everything. But we'll be right back at it tomorrow. Thank you, brother. Much, much, much appreciated. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you, brother.
So
Thank you, man.
TK says, remember last year Blomberg was gone after the parade. Maybe tomorrow we get some news.
Well, last year was closer to free agency, though. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? By the time we had the parade, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the last game was on the 26th or something.
Something like that.
Right, and then free agents. I mean, it was a quicker win. I mean, it's what we got, a week until the first now.
Yeah.
9 days, 8 days.
JD says, I joined at a good time. Jake says, you're welcome, guys.
Thank you, bud. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, I'll be live at noon tomorrow. We're keeping the normal streaming schedule and the podcast right through free agency, and then we'll see how things go at that point, because then I got to start doing the football streams too. So, but there's no break. There's no break. Kyle, you already had vacation. Okay. No. I gave Kyle. Kyle has off until after the 4th of July. Then we'll be doing the classic football streams. Holy crap! I can't read it.
Hey, Jesus Razabal,
Hey,
thank you for the
Jesus.
20.
Thank you, bud. Much appreciated,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Thank you, bud.
Says congratulations for the season and thank you for all the coverage.
I appreciate that, man. Much
Thank you.
appreciated. Thank you. I can't.
Yeah,
read.
we're
I don't have my
in
glasses.
Maryland.
What's
True asks, so what happened with the bracket? I looked, True, you won.
Yeah. I got a post coming with that.
Yeah.
Kyle was. We had a miscommunication on covering it on that other stream, so I'm gonna have a post for you. Don't worry. Yeah.
Real Cinema says, so does Marchand saying he doesn't have to worry about getting knocked out by Bennett anymore mean they're both stayed?
Oh, I believe they're both going to say. I think the only question I think is really Ekblad.
Mr. Krabs says huge thanks to both Jaws and Kyle for covering the team all season long. See you in October.
All right, buddy. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. All right, kiddo. You ready?
Yeah, we're going
my
to
lunch is
sign
ready.
off.
Yep. All right, everybody. Much love. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. This will be the last. This will be the last Panther stream with this backdrop. Everything is going to be changing by the time next year. So, a lot of the football streams, you might see things in progress because we have to refresh some of the flags and stuff, right? Because let's be honest, the rep the shield. I mean, the All-Star game. I love this towel, but I think it's time. It's time to, you know what I mean?
You sure?
Yes. That was what we were going to do last year. And that needs to happen for sure.
Hey, Trey, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Trey.
Thank you, Trey. Says,
thank you, buddy.
Love you guys like brothers.
Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you. Even with the short beard, I still love you.
Okay, so, thank you, everyone, for joining us. And,
All right. I'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Jaws, we'll see you tomorrow at noon.
I'll still be here.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and evening.
Yep. Have a good time.
I thought I said True.
Be safe getting back from the parade. That's for sure.
Thank you, True.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you, True. Adonis says, great years, guys. This was awesome. Let's enjoy this now.
Yep.
All right. See you next time.